Good day, everyone, and welcome back to our media sports, your go-to place for everything football in Ghana and beyond. Today, we are going to talk about the Black Stars. Yes, as we all know, there's an upcoming match for Black Stars versus Central African Republic. So this is one of the most anticipated games for me in particular because I'm actually looking forward to seeing where Ghana is going. So today I have with me Force here where we are going to talk about the whole thing when it comes to Black Stars. Okay, so the people we are going against, we've been with them. This is going to be our fourth time with them. What do you think? What are you predicting for this particular match?
Well, it's going to be an interesting match because the last time we did play them, at the Accra Sports Stadium, we beat them 4-3. It was a game that I never thought that they were going to get 3 goals because at our own backyard, you don't play against Central African Republic and then concede 3 goals. It just shows you how weak our defenders and our defensive system were at that time.
Yes.
But this is a totally new ball game altogether because we had beaten Mali, the toughest opposition in the group, and going against Central African Republic, and that is going to be our penultimate match. You understand? Because should we beat the Central African Republic, it means that our 1 feet is in America, Mexico, and Canada. So I am looking forward very, very much to this game because my passport is ready. My visa is in the process because I would have to be in America. And if the Black Stars do not take care and we draw or lose this match, it's going to be fire.
Okay, so far, the wins for Ghana, it has exposed certain areas that need more improvement. Which places do you think that Ghana should emphasize on when it comes to the next match?
Our attack, because we tend to create a lot of chances, you understand, but our attacking force is not that vibrant, it's not that great, because if you look at the individual qualities that we've got, Mohammed, Kudus, Inaki Williams, Semenyo, and you see the funny thing is that Semenyo is on fire, is gun blazing all over in the EPL. Against Fulham, the way he was able to carve out 2 incredible goals, right? Took Bournemouth from a losing position to win 3-1 against Fulham. If he brings the same tenacity, should he bring the same mentality to the Black Stars, I don't think that we're going to have a problem scoring goals. Okay. You look at Inaki Williams at Atletico Bilbao, fantastic striker by our standard. He comes to the national team and he struggles. You understand? You look at Jordan Ayew at Leicester City, fantastic player by our standard. He scores goals, he creates goals. You look at Fatawu Isahaku, he's been banging in goals here and there. And then they come to the Black Stars and we can find a common denominator for the ensemblement, but individually, great talent and attack. So I think that is what we would have to work on, you understand, because we don't consider a lot of goals, meaning that we've got some solidity when it comes to our defensive setup, but how to create chances for the attackers and for the attackers to put the balls at the back of the net. That is what Coach Otuado and his technical staff would have to work on, because we need goals. It is goals that boost the morale of people. You understand? Yeah. Imagine if you go against Central African Republic and we did the first half 3-0. You understand? I mean, that is what is going to make us happy. Okay. 90 minutes 5-0. That is what we want.
Okay. So what is the most decisive tactical decision Ghana can make to improve or adapt, and why do you think they should adopt that?
Well, naturally Ghana has played in the 4-4-2 formation. I mean, from days, you understand. But we don't play in the 4-4-2 no more, you understand. But I have always believed that no matter the tactical disposition, or no matter the identity, or no matter the idea or ideology of the coach, you understand? This is Ghana, right? Every tactical philosophy of the coach should inure to them. And you see, we shouldn't be going up against the Central African Republic and be talking tactics. You understand? I mean, the question should be, how much are we going to put past them? How many goals are we going to score past them? You understand? I mean, that should be the question. That should be the mentality of the Ghanaians. I mean, we should have confidence that no matter whether it's a 4-2-2, whether it's a 4-3-3, whether it's a 4-2-3-1, I think we've got so much quality, you understand, on our hands to go out there and beat the Central African Republic, hands down, not necessarily because of tactics.
Okay. So Atu Ado released, that's the coach for Black Stars, he released the list for what he thinks is going to, the people that are going to play. So what do you think of the list that he released?
Well, most of the players on the list were expected to be on the list. Yes, I mean, yes. So I am not really surprised, right? I just hope that every single player that has been given the opportunity. My only bit of surprise was the Mediama guy. I think something Kofi.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a fantastic footballer. And he's so far going to be one of the few local based players that have been given opportunity to be a part of the team. You understand? So it is him and then Isaac what's the name? Asari, the goalkeeper. And you see, the future or the fortune of the local league in having more players in the Black Stars is dependent on these two guys. You understand? Their performances in the match against the Central African Republic and the subsequent match is going to inform the coach whether he should give more local players the opportunity to be a part of the group. And that is what we have been calling for, because we can't have a league structure in our country, and at the end of the day, 24, 25 players will be called, and we have only 1 or 2 players from the local league. It means that our local league is not up to standard, and it does not speak well of us as a footballing nation.
Okay, so which player do you think will make a very big impact, or the biggest impact, whether negatively or positively, and why?
Well, the best player in our current setup is Semenyo. There's no two ways about that, you understand?
Okay.
Because if you look at his impact across the English Premier League, if you look at what he's doing at Bournemouth, you understand? And then you come to Mohammed Kudus, and then, what's the name? Fatau Isahaku. The Fatau Isahaku, which is his form and what he's currently doing, is in the Championship. So I can equate that to those who are in the English Premier League, you understand? But for now, I think that the biggest impact should come from Semenyo, because of what he's been able to do in the English Premier League this season. And then an impact should also come from Mohammed Kudus, because Kudus is our poster boy, you understand? Because if you look at what he's been able, he has carried us for the past 2-3 years. He's the most technically gifted player in the Black Stars at the time. So these two players are, to me, the biggest players who would have to make an impact, you understand? And then in the attacking tier, I think that should Inaki Williams start, he has to get a goal to boost his confidence. Okay,
so you did mention Kudus. I actually want to know what you are thinking about him right now that he has scored a goal that we all witnessed. What do you think? What are you expecting from Mohammed Kudus?
You expect the best from your best players. There's absolutely nothing that you expect from them apart from them producing the best. You understand? Because you see, technically, right, Mohammed Kudus is up there with every single player who is technically gifted, right?
Okay.
And he's coming to play for the national team. My only problem is that they have to leave every worry behind, come to the Black Stars with a pure heart, and then give 100%. If Mohammed Kudus or any other player in the Black Stars setup give 100%, I don't have a doubt that we are going to annihilate the Central African Republic.
Okay, so seeing our previous matches, if we were to come against a very tough style opponent, do you think Ghana is ready?
We are ready because we did beat Mali. Do you understand? And Mali is one of the toughest footballing nations in Africa. You see, you beat what is placed in front of you. You understand? Whether be it Lesotho, be it Central African Republic, be it Mali. The question is that, are we going to be able to build a team that should be competing at the world stage? Because I am looking at the World Cup. I am not, to be sincere with you, no disrespect to Central African Republic, but I am not looking at Central African Republic. You understand? I am looking at the big boys that we are going to meet at the world stage. Are we building a team that we are going to be confident in, that will be able to compete with them on an equal footing, not like the way we were able to disgrace ourselves when we went to Qatar 2022.
Okay, so this is a personal question. I actually wanted to know your prediction for this
I think it's going to be 5-0.
5-0?
Yes.
Wow, that's a strong prediction.
Yes.
I want to know what you guys are also predicting. I would really love to know. What do you think your Black Stars can do? And yeah, so Ghana must bring not just passion, they must bring good decision making, good composure. We're just hoping for the best to come to Black Stars. Well, this is our media sports. My name is Margot. We had Force here. It was a very interesting interaction, and I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. You can like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like these.